What you're about to watch is a clip from my BrandLytics training where I get together with entrepreneurs, thought leaders who want to build their brand using YouTube and making data-driven decisions to blow up their brand this year. Enjoy. What's up, BrandLytics? How we doing? Welcome. I'm excited for today's topic. This is a good one. This is why I always love making the topics around what you guys want to talk about, because I don't know that I would have come up with this as a topic, but you guys picked it, so I'm excited to go. Today's topic: how do you move people from watching your video to some kind of offer? I love it. And listen, this is super important because it's not just about getting subscribers and views. Most of you, I hope, want to build a business, right? We're not just trying to be influencers. We're trying to actually build a business, try to make money doing this, just so we can hire a team and reach more people and continue to expand our reach. I've got 30 something people on my team. That doesn't happen if I'm not, making money from the videos. It's great to have however many millions of subscribers and views and all that, but we have to be able to turn it into something. And with offers, you can also go deeper with people. Okay, show the process. This is not so much of a hardcore sales strategy, more of taking me deep into what you're naturally already great at, so that it makes me curious, that I want to reach out to you, that I want to check out your profile, that I want to find your website, that I want to do some kind of work with you. So 2 weeks ago, when we had Paul on, he had shared on one of his channels. I forget how many subscribers this channel has, Paul. Maybe you can remind us in the chat. I think it was in the low hundreds of subscribers. He was posting these short videos and 3-minute videos here, and it had 34 views. And he does hypnosis. And then he posted a full video of his stage work of him doing a full show. It was an hour and a half, and this was not with any paid. This is all organic. Got 4,000 views for a channel with a couple hundred subscribers. That's fantastic. And we use that in the context of longer videos work. It's really hard to get a 3-minute video to rank. So longer videos work. I'd love to see at least the 10-minute mark, but if you can go an hour and a half, that's fantastic. We're getting some of our best results with 3-hour videos, 8-hour videos. Though mashing up pieces together could be really good. And I'd love to see just trying to go longer on the content. Maybe you can get that to 6, 7, 8. You'll start to see better results with where YouTube's at right now. That was what we talked about a couple of weeks ago, though. But for this, it's showing the process. So if Paul's got a great hypnosis show, if he keeps putting out the show, even if he never says, hire me, even if he never says, buy my book or buy my course or bring me to your event or I do corporate gigs, even if he never says that, just showing the process will get people who want to work with him. I got my first speaking gig. That's not true, not my first speaking gig, but one of my first speaking gigs, my first big speaking gig, I guess. The first where I was the keynote speaker, was in Kuala Lumpur, and I got flown in because the guy had seen my YouTube videos. And I never had anywhere in my videos, hey, hire me. If you need someone to speak, hire me, hire me, hire me. Because I was showing me speaking, people reached out and wanted to hire me to come and speak. I still get a lot of my speaking gigs now, mostly virtual, all virtual right now, but I still get them all because people see me speak on my YouTube videos, even though there's nowhere actually in any of my sequences or funnels or anything that talks about me being a speaker or hiring me. They see it and they want more. So Paul, if Paul kept putting on these hypnosis shows, that's what he does. Again, I know right now might be a little difficult during COVID, but if he's putting on those shows, he will get corporations and organizations reaching out to say, hey, how can we work with you? I love that show you did. Can you make that happen for us? Make sense? Paul says, yeah, that channel was a little over 100. Right. So channel, this again shows the process of what you're great at. This required less work to do than a lot of his full-on videos where he's direct to camera, because it's just taping the show, and there was no editing on this and no fancy music or anything. It was just the actual show, and it did really well for him. So congrats. What's he saying? Since I put that full stage hypnosis video, I'm up over 1,000% on views, view time, and new subscribers in the last 28 days. I love it, dude. That's great. And it was just an experiment. So congrats. And again, going along, showing your process makes a huge difference. Next, let's get to you guys. So Ashley, I don't know if Ashley's here in the house, but Ashley is from the Tapping Solution. And they, I know the founders, Nick Ortner started this company with his family, and they help you get rid of your stress through tapping. And if you go to their Facebook page, or you go to their website, or you go to their content, you'll see all of these amazing people doing tapping. So you see Dr. Oz doing tapping. You'll see them teaching Wayne Dyer how to do tapping. And I don't know all the ins and outs, but you're tapping all the different, you tapping here, you're tapping here, and you're tapping on your wrists and showing people how to tap. Jennifer says she loves tapping. So it's great. And they have all these case studies and testimonials and videos. But here's what's interesting. When you go to their Facebook page, look at the top. The biggest call to action right here is use the app. And this is where you have to understand, what is the business goal that you're trying to accomplish? Where do we want to drive people? What do we want people to know about us beyond just watching our videos and education? What ultimately are we trying to sell? Are we trying to sell a coaching program? Are you trying to sell stage work, shows? Are you trying to sell an app, a book, mentorship? Like, what are you actually trying to sell? And then showing me the process of doing it. So if I look at this page, I think, and I know a little bit about the company anyway, but even if I didn't, I'd say, okay, they want to promote their app. So what should the videos be on their channel? Somebody using the app. Instead of Nick just guiding people through how to do this, it should be Nick loading the app and saying, okay, today we're going to do our tapping on anxiety, or we're going to do our tapping on whatever it is you're going to tap away. There's like so many versions of tapping that they have inside their app. Having somebody actually load the app and then do one of the free tapping sessions as a video without even having to say that this is a free app or there's a 90-day trial or whatever offer you've got. Just the fact that you're using it makes me curious to say, oh my gosh, how do I get a part of it? Ashley says, this is for Ashley. She's writing, so you think you should listen to the meditation that's in the app versus walking people through the meditation? That's interesting. Yes. If your goal is to get people to use the app, right? So if your goal is, I want people to sign up for our app, which, as I believe that's the goal. Yeah. Okay. So she confirmed that that's the goal. Then I want to see Nick or whoever come on camera, load the app and say, okay, today we're going to do a meditation from our Tapping Solution app. This is great for, without even putting the app, this is great for whatever. Like, again, benefits of tapping, benefits of meditation. Okay, let's press play and let's dive in. Again, you're showing me the process. What do you want to sell? And then show me the process of you actually using the thing. So it's not this disjointed thing afterwards. So not just somebody meditating, one of the other founders meditating, and then saying, by the way, we've got this free app that can help you. Show me actually using the process, right? I pulled out Jennifer. So Jennifer had this great post on Instagram. Shout out to Jennifer. I see her here live too. And she wrote, so here at the top, when my tot throws a tantrum, I just start breathing to calm myself, the flip down. I love it. Then I think, what was the thing from that one parenting podcast or book I read on how to deal with this? And then I highlighted this part. On days like these, I'm definitely wearing a piece of chalcedony. I don't know if I pronounced that close enough. All right. Which has calming properties and helps me reduce anger and doubt. Okay. What would be great as content? So this is something everybody can relate to, right? Every parent can definitely relate to this. I think about, my son or my nieces or nephews. They're a little beyond that stage now. They're like 10 years old, but when they were younger, just constantly freaking out and feeling like you're making mistakes everywhere and you're at the, edge of your patient zone. I would love to see this as a video. So instead of just showing, your arm, and then I can see the it's not a bead, the jewelry here and here. Show me you going through it. My son is freaking out and it's driving me crazy. And so here's what I do when this happens. You see this stone? Here's what it does. Here's why it has healing properties. And then whatever you do, whether you sit down and you look at it, or you just put it on, or you meditate with it. So show what picture? It's a video. Show a video of you freaking out with like your hair all over the place and you stressing out, like right here. This basically, I want to see it happening. Instead of you just showing this perfect picture, I want to see you being the mom with a tot who's freaking out and you're trying to calm yourself down. And then what do you do? How do you actually get calm? Well, the jewelry helps you get calm. And there's a process that you go through that I would love to see that as a video. Maybe you're tapping as well. Maybe it's a combination of the jewelry and the tapping. But whatever you do to make that actually work, as a video, you don't even then have to sell or promote the jewelry. You're doing it through the process of showing me how you are getting out of this struggle that you're dealing with your tot. Right. So it's much more effective than just having, this is great copy. The picture is great, but I don't see you freaking out or stressed out or needing the calm to flip down, which would be great to see. Even if you're doing Instagram copy, this could be a good carousel picture of you, like, but real, like this was me today, not some fake, like you on a green screen pulling your hair, but this is actually me today. And here's what happened. And then the next one over is this. That's a good Instagram strategy. But for YouTube, how many moms, because I know that's your tribe, how many moms are struggling with their kids and stressing out and freaking out? And, so showing me that you are one of them, and here's how to get through it, and here's how you get through it, and this is what you do. Some people will think, well, that's ridiculous. Like jewelry can't help me do that. And other people will be like, that's amazing. What's the name of that thing? Chalcedony? How do I get one? Where's your website? So you're just showing me the process of you doing that thing. It's hard to film during a tantrum. Ha ha ha. Very smart. Thanks. Yeah. Even think about it afterwards. Like you're not gonna, and you probably don't want to film your child freaking out behind you, right? Just for privacy and everything else. But after it's happened, you're still stressed out. You finally put them down, or somebody's taking over, or they're having a snack, or they're napping, or whatever. And you're still feeling the emotions of feeling overwhelmed and like a failure and not knowing what to do and needing a break and having too much anxiety. And so that's when you make the video. This is so valuable. Appreciate this insight. Awesome. Hey, that's what we're here for. BrandLytics. Let's go. If you want to see this full video as well as train live with me twice a month to blow up your brand, join the BrandLytics training program. There's a link to join right there next to me. Continue to believe. I'll see you there.